They post like they are successful, trustworthy, and professional, but the reality behind closed doors is completely different. They show off a perfect image, while people like me are left to suffer in silence because we are trusted, said a client that got scammed by Hubby Forex for 111,000 US dollars. This is Hubby Forex, a well-known forex trader from Nigeria. Today we're going to talk about the case that he scammed somebody of 111,000 US dollars. That is about 164 million Nigerian naira, and now he makes 50,000 US dollars per month selling signals. And that is about 74 million naira, just to put it into perspective. So without any further ado, guys, let's get straight into the information. Now, before we continue, I just want to say thank you to our lovely sponsor, that is Equity Edge. If you are looking for a reliable and affordable prop firm, you can use the link in the description box below to grab a 35% off your next purchase from Equity Edge. Now, my boy Hubby Forex over here, you know, he's been trading, according to the information, been trading since 2017, and he's got a net worth of 5 million US dollars. Yeah. Now, according to the Instagram, it says that he's the highest paid day trader in Africa. I would believe that. If I made 50,000 US dollars, so for my brothers here in South Africa, you know, 50,000 US dollars is a lot of money for us. As you know, you'd probably looking at about 8 million US dollars. You know, that's about 8 million 8 million rand here in South Africa. So I can understand that part over there. He trades gold, and he says he trades just technical. He says no investments. My life is a movie, and read my book and be part of that. So he's also got a book, and that book is on Amazon, and you can basically purchase that book for about $40, which reminds me again of you know, Lesiba, the road to 100 million, and they are the only people that doesn't make the million. Now let's talk about some of the things that they do. Now, Hubby Forex do offer mentorship services, and if you look at the reviews on you know, on Trustpilot, which I'm not going to go through in this video, they are not exactly where you would expect them to be, right? Now, other services that he also offers is signal services, and the signal services he charges $100 for. Now, according to these screenshots that you can see here, in the month of July, he had about 646 people in his VIP group. Now, you can easily take $100 and you can times that by 646, and you will know exactly how much he made. He made a total of $64,600, and if we round that off, you're looking at about 80 million naira. And if you actually convert that into ZAR, you would have known that he actually made close to $1 million within that 1 month. Now, if you take it a step further, in the month of August, again, he had 451 people in the VIP, and if you take $100 times 451, that means he has made 45,100 US dollars. Then if you round that off, you're probably looking at, you know, close to you know, another 700,000 rand in sales in ZAR. Or if you take it in naira, you're looking at about 50 million naira. And that's kind of two ways in which he has made some of the money for this year as well. Apart from that, according to his Instagram bio, he does say that he doesn't offer any investment services, which is weird because according to his you know, his Twitter account, he says that he does have an investor account in terms of the profit sharing, and this account does belong to him, and it was posted on September the 27th. He also say that the investor account is sitting at 3.7 million, which contradicts exactly what he is saying inside of his Instagram bio. And he also said to people that they can get these accounts, they can get these pamphlets that is available in his Telegram group. So all you have to do is click the link, take you to his Telegram group, and there's where you'll get exactly what it is that you are looking for. Now, apart from making millions and millions and millions and millions selling signal services, not too long ago, to be exact, March of 2025, on the 5th, a client came out by the name of DK. He came out and he said that he invested 111,000 US dollars with HUBBY Forex. Now, 111,000 US dollars is 164 million naira, and if you take that into ZAR, you're looking at about 1.9 million rand in that got paid to him. The client did say that after that, he invested all of that money only for HUBBY Forex to lost the entire amount. Now, at this moment, you cannot call HUBBY Forex a scam because why? Firstly, we can talk about the success rate in terms of the signals, but if somebody gives you the money and you lose it, then you have to at least repay the client back. Now, according to the client, he did say that he never thought, that he'd be in that position for his entire life, that he is waking up every day with regret, and that he's thinking about this every time. He said he gave HUBBY Forex 111,000 of his hard-earned money, and he thought that he was in the right hands. Now, I would obviously think that I'm in the right hands myself, because if you look at HUBBY Forex's Twitter account, you'll see he constantly posts these profit rolls and telling people that this is the money that was made through the investment services. Then you would think that these guys never lose any money until you actually put your money down, and then you see that you actually need to deal with it. Client says yeah, but instead he wiped out like it was nothing, and the worst part, he didn't even have the decency to acknowledge the damage that he has done, and he has just been quiet for the past 3 years. Now, I think the client came out, out of silence this month to say that he has lost all of this money. It does say here, HUBBY, who he said should be responsible for everything, went about his life as if nothing happened, buying all sorts of luxury vehicles, as we have seen all over his Instagram. It says here, according to DK, the client who got scammed in May 2022, HUBBY shared a screenshot of a withdrawal on social media, portraying himself as an excellent trader. However, DK claimed that the withdrawal was actually belonged to him and not HUBBY Forex. Now, you can see here, according to the withdrawal that HUBBY Forex is posted on Instagram. Again, this is nothing new when we see these people post these withdrawals to social media to make more people believe that they are actually making all of the money through social media. Now, this is one of those videos where people, they don't defend what's right, they defend what they like. And I know that there's people that's going to comment on this video and tell me, but no, HUBBY Forex is not like this, HUBBY Forex is not like that. Trust me, you've seen that you can make $50,000 selling signals. There's no reason for you to trade your own account. Any case, so the client then continued to say that, the worst one was because, he was bragging about the client's withdrawals all over social media. And the client continued to say that to make matters worse, even more outrage from HUBBY, he closed the trade on the same day. He posted a screenshot resulting in $62,000 in losses for the investor. It says here, DK further mentioned the Nigerian introducing broker Michael, who persuaded him to invest in Infonox through HUBBY Forex, calling him HUBBY's best partner in crime. It says here, he made it sound so sweet, like a deceitful marketer would ready to take the client's money, and he promised that the client will get everything like security, growth, success, but all was loss, betrayal, and pain that words cannot describe for the client. The client says that the investor said he used to call him every weekend to ask about his family and everything, but ever since he had lost the money, HUBBY Forex had lost the money, this guy stopped contacting the client. Now, the client did say that he has all the evidence, including the agreement and statements, and he was not going to keep his mouth shut. He said that they post like they are successful, trustworthy, and professional, but the reality behind closed doors is completely different. They show off a perfect image, while people like me are left to suffer in silence because we are trusted. Because we trusted them, said a client that got scammed by HUBBY Forex for 111,000 US dollars. The client said, and let me be clear, I will never stop until I get justice. No matter how long it takes, no matter what I have to do, I will make sure the truth prevails. You can ignore me, HUBBY Forex, but you will not escape accountability. Now, may this be a very, very, very good lesson. Number one thing I always say, that these guys, they make a lot of money through sales, signal sales. That we can confirm over here. Number one. And number two, running away with somebody's 111,000 is one of the saddest things that you can find in this world. And I know there's some of you who's gonna say, but you don't talk about hubby forex like that. Yeah, I don't think that should actually be the case, you know. But in any case, guys, you know what? If you enjoyed the video, if you've ever been scammed by any Nigerian, drop us an email if you want us to expose them. That is it from my side, guys. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for the ears.